Yeah, so that was the first part of the video for Platypus. But what I want to tell you now is that there's two parts on that song where Dwayne stops playing and his second guitar player takes over. And what I've done on my recording, I've switched to the Strat for those two parts. And what happens is I've used a flanger reverb. And also plenty of a whammy bar, but basically what he's doing, he's coming from on the third string. He's starting on the third string at the 4th fret, which is a B note, and he's sliding right up to the 12th fret like this, down to the 8th. It's all on the third string at the minute. Do that again. And that's what I've actually put that in on my recording as a second lead instrument. Couldn't include it on what you've just seen before, because obviously, I mean, it needs two guitars, but that's basically what I'm doing. And you can play this on the 6-string guitar. The whole thing can be played on the 6-string guitar. And then there's another bit, another pause in the music. And what I've done in my recording, I've started on the B note, which is that one on the 5th string, and I've gone all the way up to the 15th like this. that sort of brings Dwayne back into the last part of the tune. So once again, it's on that 5th string. All the notes I played on the 5th string. It's probably not what the other bloke plays. I've made it as an infill for myself, just so that there's no gaps in the music. So if you want to try that, that's where I am on the 5th fret, on the 5th string, at the 2nd fret to start with, and go all the way up to the 15th, and then you'll find you'll be right back into the music, ready for when Dwayne comes in again. Okay, so I hope that's clear. So we'll see what happens when you try it for yourself. Hi everybody, today very interesting tune, and this is called The Attack of the Duck-billed Platypus, and it's something that Dwayne put on his new Road Trip album, and I believe it was written by one of the guys in the band, the same guy who wrote Bleak Low Air. So very interesting tune, and I watched Dwayne play this, and he had a bit of a twinkle in his eye when he started to play this, as if he thought that, you know, this is a bit away from my normal thing. But I found it very interesting to play. Unfortunately, I haven't got a backing track for it, so what I've done, I've used the Road Trip song from the album, and I've just put Dwayne into the background in order to play the lead over it. I hope he doesn't mind that. He's a nice chap, old Dwayne. But this as you see, I've got the 6th string bass dusted off again for this tune. But you can play it on an ordinary guitar. It's not a difficult one to play on the ordinary guitar, because, as you know, it's strung the same as the 6th string guitar is, just a little bit lower, obviously. But I've used just a small little amp, the webcam, as you know, and a bit of tremolo a tremolo and reverb on the actual sound. And yeah, it's a very interesting tune to play, and I enjoyed recording it a lot. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but I will show you some close-ups of how I approached it if anybody's interested. But basically, I mean, I've got the camera as close to the neck as I could, so that you could see what I was doing. So to anybody who's half decent on the guitar, I'm sure you'll be able to pick up what I'm playing. But I will go over a few little points, as incidentally, all the action is on the first 5 frets. It doesn't go above the first 5, and so it's well contained within that area, and shouldn't be any difficulty if you want to play it. Okay, so I'll get back to you in a minute. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you later. Okay, so yeah, pretty straightforward construction. We're starting on that B note there. That B note, which is the 2nd fret, 2nd string, and what you're going to do, you're going to scrape or slide it right up to the 5th fret like this, up there, and then quickly hop over to the G note there. Down to that E flat note there. D sharp E flat note there, which is on the first fret of the 4th string. So once again, sorry, oh, sorry, do it again. Again. goes over to the D note on the second string, 3rd fret, and then a slide down, ending up on a B and E of the 5th and 4th strings, and then you get a music interlude coming in. I mean, that's basically really it, the tune, really, I suppose. It's and it just repeats over, and obviously the main feature is getting that slide up and making it sound like a slide, sliding back down to that 1st fret there on that 4th string. And that's basically it, really. There's not a lot to it. It's an interesting sound though. And then when you come up to the end there, you're going to do this kind of thing. And that's a B and an E and then onto an F. I'll put a little bit of a thing on the end there when I record it, but not necessarily. You can end up on that E note, really, finish up on there cleanly. It's probably better. And basically that's the tune. So you know, if you want to have a go at that, it's a fun tune to play, I thought, and sound is interesting if you can get the deep sort of growling bass sound. It sounds really nice tune. Have a go at it. I'll catch up with you next time. Bye bye.